Hello, and welcome to today's webinar on unlocking fan engagement with messaging. As we'll be hearing from two fantastic speakers from 2Mobile and MasterCard on how they have taken fan experience to the next level with conversational AI. So why are we all here today? Well, it's probably best to talk about our amazing speakers. 2Mobile are a leading strategic partner for LivePerson in EMEA. They specialize in messaging and mobile payments with a particular focus on commerce and AI. And we're lucky enough to have Matthias Mosina, their CEO, to discuss a range of topics with a particular focus on fan experience in the sports sector. He's joined by Alias Petian, the Director of Marketing for MasterCard, a brand who of course needs no introduction. They've been working with 2Mobile using LivePerson's conversational cloud to build truly authentic, personalized engagements with their customers in line with MasterCard's vision on customer passion. He'll be kicking off today's session to share his experiences.
Why did we choose sport? Because of course we did a thorough research, and in our market we found out that sports resonates really well and is really important passion point for our local culture. And that's why we wanted to tap into it and activate it in Slovenia in our marketing activities. So what were our goals when tapping into sport in Slovenia? We always aim to achieve two major goals. One, of course, is to build a brand on one side, and on the other side, we want to build a business. So through the sport, we want to build the story, the narrative, the image of the brand as a technologically advanced brand. Fans are really important, and we want to stay in touch with them, and the club wants to stay in touch with them. But to get meaningful ideas, we have to start with understanding what they want and what are their needs. Sport fans are, special kind of beast. They want to be in touch with clubs. They're searching for information, and they, of course, want a great experience at the matches. And of course, they want to stay safe and enjoy the whole game. It's how to help club to grow business on one side, and of course, how to engage fans on the other side.
I'm going to be passing over to Matthias now from 2Mobile. Matthias.
So you will be asking yourself, why chatbots? Why not apps? We have apps. Yeah, we can say that. But for example, apps, they have their pluses and minuses. One of the, let's say, the biggest advantage of the chatbots is that you are much quicker to the market. You can have much more quicker marketing activations done than versus apps. And one of the main things is also the cost. Platform which we are using, LivePerson, is an open platform, so you can connect with any kind of backend system like CRM, billing, customer care, whatever you want. So for now, we have this kind of functionalities in the chatbot. So you have like all the information about the games, the results, the roster of the team, any news which are also on the web. You have it on the bot. Then we have connection with the merchandising, as we already said, ticketing, and also food and drink ordering. You can have communication with the fans in two-way direction for the customer care. Each channel has a different feel and look and user experience. So we know like the text, we have then like carousels, multimedia. It depends which channel is using. So every channel has his own features for the user. And the user scan the QR code. For each club is their own just landing page, introduction of the chatbot, and then he has an option which channel he wants to connect with the chatbot. So you just press it, the logo of one of the channels, for example, the Viber. Here is the screenshots of how he orders, for example, beer. So he goes to the food and drinks, he marks he wants the beer, how many beers, and in the end, only for the first time, he needs to enter all the data of his credit card. So the next time he doesn't need to do it again. He just puts the CVV code and the payments, if it's positive, goes through. In the chatbot are also the other features like news, themes, results, and so any other, let's say, basic or information which fans are looking for regarding the club. One of activation is also to have a custom jersey made for you and can be delivered to the seat. Chatbot is a new channel of upsell for on the one side for the clubs or for organizations, and on the other side is a new channel for offering the sponsors to expose them or to make marketing activations and any other stuff. So one of the advantages about this technology is also that it's not only at the game, but you can connect with the fans before the game, after the game, during the off season. You can all the time be involved with the games with some pools, prize winning games. During the game, you can send them some question. What's your opinion for who you'll be voting? Who will be the best player of the game? So it can be before and after the game all the time, or also when the club is playing abroad or not home. You can have in that kind of way connection with the fans via chatbots. You can connect or let's say that the pickup point can be anywhere, as I mentioned before, offline, online. You can be via social media, and now also it's now talking a big hype is about NFTs. How can you upsell it, promote them? This is also one of the channels, the chatbots, where you can promote it. Then also chatbots can be also used for VIP hospitality at the stadiums. So it's really, I would say that you can put the chatbots maybe also all areas in of the organization of the club. So you can always, after the game, send the highlights of the game with the video and so on. Then, as I mentioned before, you can promote NFTs, which are now the big hype in the sports area. For example, what we are doing now for a handball club, Celje, they want to expose also and give the other sponsors possibilities in the chatbots. So all the fans have additional offer from the sponsors, like with the couponing in their shops, or they go to the website and they have discounts and so on. This is also the marketing activations which you can do for all the sponsors in the club.
Lovely. Matthias and Ales, thank you so much for running us through those presentations. Really interesting. It's fascinating. A point that Ales mentioned at the beginning of the call, that moving into cashless stadiums have created infinite possibilities to build on your fan experiences. We've had a few questions through. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get through all of them. But with that in mind, we've had a question that asks, if we've never done anything like this before, how would you best advise to get started? Maybe Ales, if you could potentially come off mute and help us and support in answering that, and Matthias as well, that'd be great.
The chatbot, which share the story of our, IT and innovative company, and also supports the passion category sport. Fantastic. So it was, let's say, an easy decision that we did, and a natural one, I would say.
Or how to start it? It's not to be afraid, because when we did also the survey after a couple of games with the users, which were using our solution, and they said it's really simple because it's common. I do it every day on WhatsApp or Viber or Facebook Messenger, and it's really simple to use it because I don't need to download any additional app. I just go to the stadium or scan QR code or just put in the search the name of the club, and the chatbot immediately pop-ups, and I can start connecting with them.
And what type of internal maintenance is needed for the humans sat behind the scene to work with the chatbots to build that amazing experience?
So first we set up the chatbot for the club organization, but then on the end of the day, the club can take over the chatbot, learn how it's working. They can make the adoption. They can change the flow and the existings. But to be honest, when the live game is playing or something, they don't need to be behind of the chatbot, because the chatbot is working by themselves. The only thing is that the people which are responsible for food and drink, that they deliver it to the seat or for the pickup.